Thank you for coming in today. It's really nice to meet you. My name is Michelle, and I'm the Director of Human Resources here at the company. To get us started today, I'd like you to tell me a little bit about yourself.
So I'm a recent graduate from FMCC, Fulton Montgomery Community College. I work at Starbucks. I saw your position and it looked really cool.
Sure, I'm a current student at Fulton Montgomery Community College. I'll be graduating in a couple months with the Associate of Science in Human Services. Last semester I did an internship in a very similar field, so I really have gained a lot of good experience.
Excellent. So what made you interested in this position?
Well, first of all, thank you for having me today. I'm really, really excited to be here. I did bring my resume. Hold on. Make sure I got the right one. I had an interview this morning. So for this position, since it's in education, I'm extremely passionate about working in education. I've always wanted to get into a college or a high school setting. I understand you start in September and your contract ends in May. That has to be incredible. So I'm really thinking with my personal life and all the traveling that I like to do, that would really be something that I'd excel at.
I'm looking to advance my career in the human services field. I graduated a month ago from FMCC with my associates in human services. While I was a student there, I did a lot of job shadowing opportunities, so I was able to see what it's like to be in the field. So I'd like to work with your company as you have a lot of resources and opportunities for your employees.
What would you say some of your strengths are as an employee?
So my strengths, I'm a real people person. I really like to work with people, help people. It's hot in here. So, yeah, I think that's good.
Sure. So I'm very dependable and reliable. It's not very often that I'll miss work. I work really hard to do a good job on all of my assignments, whether it was, for work or maybe one of my classes or my internship. And I really make sure, to do a good job and complete assignments on time.
Okay, how about some weaknesses? What are some things that you feel you need to work on?
I usually get really positive feedback from every place that I've worked. I mean, Starbucks is a happy place to be. But I would say I'm really organized.
Yeah, as for my weaknesses, not the best at public speaking. Sometimes I have a hard time, but I did take a public speaking class at Fulton Montgomery Community College, so I've become a lot more comfortable with it, and I've had a lot of practice, so I'm getting much better.
Okay. How about tell me about a time you had a conflict with either your boss or a coworker and how you worked to resolve that issue?
Well, no charges were ever filed. And frankly, I was going to quit that job anyway, so I'd much rather talk about my positive strengths today, if that's okay.
Oh, sure. I haven't actually had a conflict with a supervisor or a coworker as of yet, but I know if I was in that situation, I would try to talk to that person and try to resolve it between the two of us if possible. If not, I would talk to my supervisor.
Where do you see yourself in 5 years?
Hopefully working for your company, but I also have this really cool thing I'm working on. So it's like a psychology thing. Have you ever heard of the MMPI? So it's like a personality inventory. So I'm working on the MMBY, that's my name. So I'm hoping to launch that off, maybe at your company.
Within the next 5 years, I would hope to continue my education. I would hope to have at least my bachelor's degree, if not my master's degree. Hopefully I'll be with your company, whether in this position or, in a little bit higher position while I build my experience.
Do you have any questions for me?
Yes, actually, with all the traveling that I am planning to do, I'm wondering if the first day is like orientation. Is that something I could just kind of bypass if I feel confident in the position? When would be the first day, actually? There's a Groupon, but it's going to expire on Monday, so I just got to kind of act on that. It's St. Martin. I don't know if you've ever been, but it's beautiful this time of year.
I actually brought them with me, so I wanted to read off that. Would you have professional development opportunities for this position? Okay, and what does the time frame look like for this position?